morning, everyone. I am
Lily Pebbles has just introduced my vlog for me there. Good morning, although it's not morning here, it's very much afternoon. I feel like I always start my vlogs here in my living room, but that's okay, isn't it? So good morning, sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Tuesday, and I thought I'd, let's sit down. I thought, my nose is really itchy today. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. I'm really happy to be back. Thank you again so much for all your lovely comments on my last vlog. Uploaded it Sunday. I'm wondering if I might upload on Monday nights instead of Sundays. Just because I feel like Mondays might be a bit better. I don't know, what do you think? Would love to know your feelings on when you like people to upload. Sunday used to be the day, didn't it? Everyone uploaded on Sunday. I feel like I'm leaning towards Monday. Anyway. So today is Tuesday. I have just had a bit of a quiet morning. I was supposed to have basically the radiator in our spare room hasn't worked for, I think, since we moved in. But I just noticed the other day. The guy was supposed to come over and fix the radiator this morning at 9, but he didn't because he got called away in another part of the building or something. So I was up this morning doing a little bit of freelance stuff that I had, and just kind of potting around, sorting out some finances and all that. And then the guy did end up coming around lunchtime, which was great. So radiator's sorted, we're nice and warm and toasty. I'm going to get my hair done this evening, so I thought I'd take you with me. It's very kindly gifted by Headmasters, and I know the girl who I'm going to go and see, Claire. I used to work with her because I used to work at Headmasters years ago, and so I know the PRs very well, and they're all lovely. And Claire, who's doing my hair tonight, I used to work with her, and she is just wonderful. So I'm very excited to see her and catch up. I actually need to head to the bank first though, because I was trying to do telephone banking this morning and my account's been suspended, and this happened before. When there was fraud on the account, and I didn't know it happened until a payment got taken out which I didn't authorise, and I rang them and they were like, oh yeah, someone authorised the payment over the phone. I was like, that wasn't me. Ended up getting that money back, that was fine, and thought everything was fine. And I don't really do telephone banking because I just have my app, but I needed to call them today, and they were like, oh, it's suspended, and I was like, what? Why didn't I know about this? So they couldn't do anything over the phone. I have to go into the branch with ID, which is fine, but it's like, I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't have called. So why didn't I get a text or notified that my telephone banking suspended because someone else has been trying to get into my account? So I'm considering changing banks because this is not great, and I've quite a nervous disposition anyway. And I don't have to keep worrying that people are going to keep using telephone banking and, like, you know, messing with my account. Anyway, that's really not any concern of yours. So I'm going to head to the bank now, hopefully get that sorted, and then head up to London. So that's what we are doing. I am just wearing, if I show you, my lazy outfit, which all of you gave me great feedback on this waffle top. And I think we were in agreement about the navy knitwear one. That's going to be taken back on Thursday. I was going to do it today, but I haven't had time. So Thursday, that's going to get taken back, because I agree. If I don't love it, I shouldn't spend my money keeping it. Also, my hair, I haven't bothered really styling it today. I washed it this morning, but I was like, oh, I don't really need to heat style it because it's getting done again anyway. So it doesn't actually look too bad, but it doesn't look great. I've just been wearing this around the house today, which I showed you in last week's vlog, and I'm just so tempted to go to the salon in it. And I don't see why not, to be honest, but I just think I might be cold. But I will have my coat on, which is long. I think I'm just going to do it, live a little. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is what it'll look like. I've just put my New Balance trainers on. Do I look like a chef? It suddenly struck me that I feel like these trousers look like chef trousers, especially with these trainers. Or do I look sort of, you know, like Brittany Bathgate cool? I think that's okay, isn't it? No one's going to know. It's not a big deal. I mean, I'm going to be walking into the salon, putting a gown on, and then walking out and going home. So I really don't think it needs to be a fashion show, Mary. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ, chill out. done. Can't really show it to you actually because of the wind. I just thought I didn't put Claire on this vlog. But it was so lovely to see her. Oh god, that's bright. So lovely to see her and catch up. Now I'm going to make the voyage home. Luckily it's not too windy, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Good morning everyone. Do excuse the appearance, I don't have any makeup on because I am off today, which is amazing, and I'm kind of having, like, actually taking advantage of this day off, and I've had quite a lazy morning, and now it's past lunchtime now, and I'm trying to sort out what I need to do today. I actually don't really need to do much except hang out with you and go and take that Uniqlo jumper back into town. But I just wanted to show you my new-ish hair. I don't think it looks particularly different, which is a good thing, because I mentioned, did I mention to you? I'm really liking it being darker, and you guys are liking it too. So I kind of just wanted, like, we've had the balayage taken up slightly more, but it's not as light, because I wanted to stay kind of dark overall, and I had it retoned. And cut is the main thing. It feels so much fresher now that it's cut, and it actually, like, does something. So yeah, it was very kindly gifted by Headmasters. It was so nice to see Claire. I know I'd barely vlogged anything of Claire, and I should have done, but she's just, I love her so much. She's so much fun. It made me miss working with her. Also, we put some more balayage through the bottom. I had nothing underneath, so we've got these nice kind of ribbons coming through now. I've got a couple of packages that I need to just collect. I think I know what one of them is. I think I know what both of them are, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, there's a rare break in the clouds. It's actually sunny. I'm going to take this opportunity as my opportunity to take that jumper back to Uniqlo. Let's head into town. I don't think I'm going to stay there long. I don't want to, like, I don't need to particularly look around the shops or anything. Tomorrow I'm freelancing at the salon that I freelance at, and then I'm in the shop on Saturday. I'm in Sunday. I think I'm seeing one of my friends, but I'm not definitely sure. So, and then next week's quite a busy week work-wise, so whilst I have the opportunity to be lazy, I like to take it. Okay, Uniqlo return done. Didn't really spend much time in town because, as I mentioned before, I don't really need to get anything. I don't really need to be there and just be wasting time and money. So I'm now heading back home via the front entrance of my building because I have my 2 packages to pick up, and then we will see what they are when I get in. One is from the little loves at Ren Skincare, so let's have a look and see what they've sent over. And then one is this rather large box from Waitrose and Partners, which I have no idea what it is, but I think it's, oh, contains flowers or plants. So there we go, it's a giveaway. Someone sent us some flowers, which is always nice, isn't it? Right, okay, let me just get this open. This is not going to be as easy as I thought. To celebrate Ren Skincare's 20th anniversary, the iconic moisturiser Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream is now packaged within an industry-first Infinity Recycling Pack. I mentioned before when I spoke about the Ren cleanser that Ren are great when it comes to being conscious about their packaging and their responsibility for, like, their environmental responsibility. So this moisturiser, the Evercalm Global Protection Moisturiser, this is great. The Evercalm range is really, really lovely, especially if you've got quite, I guess if it's really soothing, so it's really good for, like, inflamed or sensitive skin. But yeah, this packaging is made from recycled plastic that would otherwise have been thrown into landfill. There's this new technology been developed that they can now use it and make it into new plastic instead of making completely new plastic. That's amazing. Well done, Ren. But yes, so that's their global protection cream. As I say, great for most skin types, but particularly if you're sensitive or I don't know if you have like eczema or redness or anything like that, this is a really great range. So thank you, Ren, for that. And let's see now who's been sending us flowers. I have a feeling it's from one of my family members, for me and Hainsley, but I can't be too sure. I'm gonna have a route around and do some investigating and I'll let you know, but I'm pretty sure that this is from the family. How nice are they? Lovely. So I've got to do one of the more boring jobs when it comes to the household, and that is take the recycling downstairs. I don't know what it is about this job. To me, it's up there with making the bed. Although once I've made the bed, I do love it. But you know those like tasks that you have to do around the house? I just find, because we live in a flat and this is total first world problems, by the way. But because we live in a flat and the rubbish is downstairs in, like, there's a car park underground. And that's where the rubbish is. So every time I have to take the rubbish or the recycling out, I'm just always like, ugh, it's all the way downstairs. Whereas if you live in a house, it's a bit like, I'd probably feel the same about this job. Even if I did live in a house where it's more easily accessible to put the rubbish out, I'd probably still be like, oh God, I've got to go outside. You know, when you're just cozy at home. Sorry, just in a total moment of vanity, I've just caught my hair in this light. And I'm just, look, how nice is that? I'm ever so pleased, I am. So I don't know if I'm going to be winning any prizes for my flower arranging anytime soon, although I actually do have aspirations to do some kind of course in floristry one day, maybe a retirement plan. Anyway, I've just arranged the flowers that were sent to us. They're from my dad. So yeah, I cut the stalks down quite a lot because I quite like, because they kind of look a bit like wildflowers. I quite like how it looks like I've just kind of gathered them and shoved them into this jar. Yeah, this jar is actually from a shop on Redchurch Street in Shoreditch called Labour and Weight, which is a great shop. I highly recommend you going if you like home goods. And they also sell Armolux in there, which is where I get my Breton stripe jumpers from. I've just had a bit of a clean of the kitchen. I still need to sort out all this shit that's here. But the storage in this kitchen isn't great, to be completely honest. But anyway, I just think when you walk into the kitchen, it's really nice to have those flowers just there in the corner. And it's just made me think I do need to water my plants. And I don't know if I've informed you, I bought the palm plant and the fiddle leaf fig in from the balcony a while ago. This got sunburnt when it was really hot. But it seems to be okay, like this has shot up quite nicely. Anyway, the point of this is, the fiddle leaf fig had lost, you can see, it lost all of its leaves. And I think it's because it had root rot, which isn't great. And to be honest, I think it still might have root rot. But either way, I brought it in, completely dried it out, didn't water it for ages. And look at all this new life that's happening. The leaves still have black speckles on them, which makes me think it does still have root rot. But it's a lot less than they previously had before they fell off. And they're still quite shiny and they feel quite firm. Like before, when I would do that, they would just come off. I don't know if it will last very long, but I'm hoping that it's just had a new lease of life. I feel like the plant doctor. I've literally brought him back to life. So this one needs repotting desperately. And does anyone know what I can do about these sunburnt leaves? I've sort of just left it because I don't think there's anything I can do. Because other than that, he seems quite happy, but I don't really know what to do about it. So yeah, that's my plant update. Just went into a real sort of organisation of the kitchen. I just organised that whole bit that I was just telling you about. There next to the oven, all those, that's been whittled down. It does look quite bare. I need to sort out this little corner here, but that's a job for another day, I think. But otherwise, this is looking quite nice and tidy. Ignore that jug there that I've just watered the plants with that. And I am in the market for a new toaster and kettle. They're very old, but again, a job for another day. And I mentioned about the storage in my kitchen not being great. It's fine. I just find that the shelves in the cupboards aren't tall enough. So I can't, like the cereal's out on the side there because I can't put it in any cupboards because there isn't any that are tall enough. And I was thinking, this might be really excessive, but do you think you can get like a kitchen organiser person that can just come in and just tell you where to put everything? Because I feel like some flats I've lived in, I'm like, yeah, this can go here, this can go here, this makes sense. But with this, I just don't really know where the best place to put things is. And I feel like I just need someone to come in and be like, this is how you're going to organise your life. Because I know that I'm wasting a lot of space. So I need to dedicate a day where I just sort it out. You know, when you just feel like you need a little bit of help with organising the house. And it's like, am I really using the space in the best possible way? I don't think I am. So I feel like I might actually just go on Pinterest and look at kitchen organisation. like worktop organisation, like with the salt and pepper and oil and stuff next to the stove. Is there like a better way to present that? Was that really boring? Probably. It is Sunday night and I thought I would just come on here because I've just been editing this very boring vlog. I mean, is it boring? But very home-based vlog. I hope that's okay. I've not really done much, but I thought I'd put it up anyway because you guys are so lovely and said regardless of whether I think it's boring, just to whack it up. So that's what's happening. I really just wanted to sign off because I've not vlogged anything today because all I've been doing is helping Haindley film some self-tapes. He's an actor, he's got lots of auditions coming through. So I have to help him read and do the audition on video. He then sends them off to whoever's asking for them. So that's what we've done, and we do this quite often, especially at the moment. Quite a busy time for that kind of stuff. So we have our little self-tape Sunday. So we've literally been doing that all day long. He's now gone out for a meeting and I am probably going to get myself a Deliveroo, although I can't decide what I want to get yet. And yeah, I just wanted to, that's all I wanted to say, isn't it? I just wanted to come on and end the vlog and say thanks for watching. I posted a little Instagram today, so yeah, just kind of getting back into that, I suppose. So head over there and give me a follow if you don't already, or don't. I mean, it's totally up to you. If you want to subscribe here as well, that'd be great. Again, no obligation. So yeah, I thank you all again for joining me for this week. This coming week is quite busy work-wise, so I don't know how exciting it's going to be. But I'll try and check in with you, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys are all good and I will speak to you very soon. Bye. Mwah.